Hi, Kirsten here. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about teaching classes, how I first got started teaching classes, and some of the strategies that I use to teach them successfully, and how I do it. So, when I first started, I definitely was not interested in teaching classes. I mostly was interested in sharing oils online and in my group and with my blog. But I found that I'm actually really good at teaching classes. I really enjoy it, and it's incredibly effective. Nobody is going to ever see the value of the premium starter kit or of the essential oils without some education. And classes are the number one best way to educate people to recognize all of the different things that essential oils can do and how they can be used, and why Young Living has the finest, most wonderful essential oils available. So the first thing that I did when I was getting started is overcome that fear of doing it and get some dates on the calendar. Because when you are first starting and when you're, at the beginning, you feel like I'm not an expert, there's no way I can teach a class. That's true, and it's not true. It is true that you're not an expert, and it's true that I'm not an expert. None of us are experts, but we have a great, great team and some wonderful resources. And when we're first getting started, there are scripts available for us to use. You do not have to reinvent the wheel. You do not have to write your own script or make up the things to say. You can use a script, cue cards, whatever you feel most comfortable with, and be told what to say. So I recommend looking through and reading those resources, but really just do it. Get a group of people together. My very first class, I taught in my living room with 3 stay-at-home mom neighbor friends. And I was incredibly nervous, but I told them beforehand, I was like, hey, this is my first class. I need a sympathetic audience so that if I make mistakes and screw up, you guys will understand. And they're like, okay. And so I did the whole class, and it felt better, I guess, knowing that they knew I was practicing and that I didn't have to be perfect. But I did it for them, and nobody signed up that day. But since then, several months later, 2 of them signed up. So I still was planting seeds, even though I felt like I made a lot of mistakes the first time. So it turned out to work out really well. So that's the first thing, is get a class on the calendar, or 2 classes. Put it on your calendar, schedule it, invite people.